hundreds of thousands of followers, and she's interested in getting into affiliate marketing. And like, it's so rare to run across somebody who wants to get into it instead of like asking for that paid sponsorship. And I'm like, we're going to find more of you. Like, sure. Where do you guys listening to Affiliate Nerd Out with host Dustin House? Thank you for joining me and being on time, Evans.
Always.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Not much. I mean, I feel like I've just been going this week. I just have a couple programs that I'm trying to like turn on their heads a little bit, which is really fun. Love that, just cleaning them up and making them go. But a lot of that is responding to influencers who only want paid, but then don't share their rate. And it's wild. I had one say, I was like, can I get your rates and your, demographics, like your media kit and all that? And they're like, just go look at my Instagram. And I'm like, this is not horrible.
What a joy to work with. But
Seriously. But then I had a couple who were like so gracious and so thoughtful in their responses, just like really interested. I love the story. I am kind of prioritizing paid, but I'd love to know more. Like, that's a great response. And even if you are prioritizing paid, like send your rates because there might be opportunities in the future, but like be nice about it.
yeah. I ran into something interesting this week. What I like to call a lookfluencer, somebody who's not in like doing sexy things, but like fashion and like just very like she built a following on looking good in front of him, right? Had hundreds of thousands of followers, and she's interested in getting into affiliate marketing. And like, it's so rare to run across somebody who wants to get into it instead of like asking for that paid sponsorship. And I'm like, we're going to find more of you. Like, sure. Where do you guys? That was a nice turn of events. Like, and it wasn't me like trying to jam something down them. They were coming to inflection altogether and saying, hey, I've heard good things about your platform. I'd love to know more about the brands that you're working with. I'm like, oh, you've got 5 that are like beautiful fits. Let's work something out. So
Love it
about that. And I had a different one come up. So something weird this week where I was talking to an influencer and she said she was having a problem with coupon leakage, like a program outside of the Inflection platform. I had she was working with a program and she had like $5,000 in her affiliate account from referrals, and she didn't know what she did. But apparently a coupon code, her vanity code, leaked on to Retail May Not and some others. And then the brand came in and was blaming her for like leaking it on. And she didn't know what she was doing. And like she politely responded, but they're like, no, we're taking all of your commissions away. Like, she built some good content around brand, and now she's getting punished. Such a terrible user experience on her end, like from that brand. I'm like, we're not going to do that to you. That's somebody inexperienced that is not understanding or been burned too many times, I would assume.
Yeah, there's I mean coupon code leaks are always an issue, like forever and ever. I've seen it happen with some of my best affiliates, people that I've known and worked with for years, and I see like a huge spike in their performance and I'm like, oh, it must be a leak. So there's a couple things that really need to happen there. Like first, the affiliate manager needs to be monitoring data on a regular basis. You also need to be looking at the referring URLs, like you can't just rely on coupon codes because that's going to happen, period. Like if you're only relying on coupon codes, they're going to get leaked. But you need to be looking through referring URLs. You also need to be regularly monitoring those coupon sites and seeing like, are any of my codes leaked on here? There's some really good tools for that. Well, like Brand Verity. And then also don't use the same code over and over again. If you can give them like switch up the code every, month or so, or, give them like a bank of codes that they can share, or some of the best options I've actually seen have been with Shopify Headless. You can actually like set up like so the coupon code automatically applies in the cart, and it's like a specific like link or landing page. So it kind of bypasses all of that manual part of the code. Like it's like use my link this one and they like harvest their code into the end of that, but they have to follow the link. So yeah, I mean, that's really unfortunate. And I hate when brands punish the affiliate for it, because it's not their fault. I mean, in some cases it might be, but then it's somebody you don't really want to work with anyway. But taking away all the commissions is insane. Like that's actually
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. What would you suggest to this influencer? Like she had for advice and said, get on a phone call and negotiate down. Like, hey, I don't want to take all $5,000 of this. Like, but I definitely do. I have earned some of this for sure with content I've created. Why don't you pay me, half of it or something? What do you suggest for an influencer?
I mean, I would look at her past performance,
Okay.
if she has past performance, figure out what her, average commission rate is, or average conversion rate is, and ask for that specific amount of the commission, because that's a very data driven decision, right? Is like if you know what your typical performance is, then that's what you should be getting paid.
Yes, great call. And from the brand side of things, we can look at spikes in conversion rate and notice that, hey, this code might have leaked.
I look at transactions every day across all of my programs. Like I am in the transaction GL, all programs to monitor for that specific. Every affiliate manager should be doing that at least once a week and really fine tooth combing, because you might see other codes in there that you don't even realize are being,
Yeah.
used. Like, that's a very important part of regular affiliate program management is fine tooth combing the transactions.
Yes, great call. And then another thing is a code does leak. Are you a fan of just creating a new one for that influencer to switch out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, again, I suggest doing that on a regular basis, whether it's monthly or quarterly, kind of depending on their audience size, all of that, how prone to leakage it is. But yeah, I just, monitoring. So monitoring the coupon partners you have, monitoring uh, your transactions, and then switching up the codes with frequency. It makes sense if you're going to use coupon codes.
Well said. Okay. Awesome. Anything else happen to you this week?
No, I mean, I would say that, as we're heading into Q4, it's really important for brands to be mindful of their turnaround time and response time with, their affiliate managers, their affiliates, et cetera. This is the time where like things move fast this time of year. Like, we're trying to pitch out, we're trying to get placements for Q4 and for holiday. And the longer you take on turnaround, the longer it takes for content to be spun up. So, if your affiliate managers are asking for feedback or asking for the green light on placements, be timely about it. Be very timely about it. Because that's really what helps ensure that you get the momentum.
Awesome. Or good sound advice. I launched a new software content package. So like it's one video that I flip into 7 different pieces of content over 5 different channels, and
Love that.
it comes with a flat fee. And then I do Google ads and YouTube ads and arbitrage to try to drive more traffic there from a third party source rather than the brand telling people how cool they are. And so I think this package is going to sell well, and strictly for productivity tools in the SaaS space. And So I'm going around trying to sling that. So that's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. All right. What about favorite call of the week?
I didn't have any. I didn't have any outside week. I was so heads down this week. To like groove it through all of the stuff that I've needed to groove through. As I mentioned, there's like a couple programs that I'm like turning on their heads. So it's really been a lot of like nose to the grindstone this week, which I love. You know, that doesn't always happen for me. A lot of times it is very heavy on calls. And this week just hasn't been one of those weeks. So I've gotten a miraculous amount done.
Race. Oh, I love weeks when people leave you alone. Or
Kind of my favorite.
yeah. I feel the storm coming for me next week where just tons of calls are piling on, which is a good thing. But
Yeah.
this I had a pretty chill week. But my favorite call this week was a dude named Steve Harward. He has an LLC creator for creators.
Oh,
So
cool.
it is helping creators save money on taxes by the work that they're doing in the creator space.
Yeah.
And super easy, step by step, and it's pretty brilliant model. Once they become users of the tool, they eventually just naturally become affiliates of the tool, and his billing program is just monstrous. So I had a phone call and we might do some things, but he's just one of those super charismatic guys that you can get along with pretty easily. And he's in the Amber Spears like crew of fun people in the influencer space. So very excited about that and that opportunity.
So, any big weekend plans?
Just a little soccer, watching the kids soccer. Nothing special, choring. Yeah, we'll get some things done. You?
Good. Um, yeah, same. My sister-in-law is out of town, so I'm sure we'll pop up to Folsom to help with the gigs. Uh, I I've got a couple projects around here. I just bought a new pantry for our kitchen, so gonna assemble that. Make some sourdough bread, you know.
You and Nick with your sourdough.
I'm obsessed right now. It's amazing. I just cooked like the best loaf that I've cooked yet, and so I'm like, ooh, unlocked.
Sourdough nerds. All right.
Well, hey, it's called Nerd Out. I mean, come on.
True. It's not sourdough nerd out, but we'll allow it. Um,
Well, it has an affiliate program, so if anybody needs links, I can help with that.
yeah, you should be adding some of that content into your regular flow for
Yeah. Well, it's managed by Lab 6. The Garcias have their hands all over it. So, yeah, but that's a good idea. You should sourdough.
awesome. All right. That's it for this week. Keep on recruiting. We'll see you out there, folks.
Bye.